What up, y'all? Welcome back to World Class Lifestyle. Today we are back and we are reacting to DDG 17 More Years, the official audio. Let's get straight to it. All right, y'all, let's go.
Out of here. Oh, what
I don't wanna fight no more. Tired of the court dates. Laura's getting over on us, watching money go to waste. We should all get together on his birthday, like the cake. If we talk, it'll get better. We should all get together on his birthday, like the cake.
Oh, okay. He said we should all get together on his birthday like the cake. Hey, he talking about Hallie or whatever, Haley, whatever the fuck her name is. I don't know. I'm gonna say that shit every time because I don't know if it's Haley or Hallie. So yeah, but he said we should all get together on his birthday like the cake, cause the cake, you know, be at birthdays and shit.
If we talk, it'll get better. Go ahead and drop the case. Used to text your phone, now we speaking through the mail. You don't even know I got love for you still. Said you want me gone, is that really how you feel? Might as well get along, we got 17 more years. All the love we had,
Hey, you know that's crazy. He said 17 more years. We got 17 more years because after the 17 more years, they kid, I forgot his name, but they kid be 18 years old, you know, and then it's like he can be able to make his own decisions and everything like that. So it's like, I don't know. That's what he's saying. Like, shit, we got 17 more years, so we might as well want to, you know, get through this. But this is the thing with everything. It's like, I feel like it's certain lines that was crossed, you know. And I was having a conversation with my brother. It wasn't even really a conversation. It was like I don't want to say an argument, but it was a heated conversation that we was having because he was like he was on the side of Haley, and I was on the side of DDG, and we were just going back and forth. So it's just, you know, having that heated conversation about it. And we was just talking about like who was wrong, who was right, who did it, and then I know a little bit about the situation, so he was hitting me with shit that I didn't even know, and I'm like, oh shit, he did that, you know, because I'm not into the shit like that, you know, I be on my shit, but I was just going based off of what DDG was saying in the song, so I was really one-sided, and he telling me certain shit, and I'm like, oh okay, but then once he tells me that information, I ask him, what did she do? And then he get to telling me shit she did, and I'm like, see, now that they both did wrong, you know. So it's just two motherfuckers being immature as hell, you know, and they gonna be immature whenever it come down to their child, but it get deeper than that. Cause they'll probably be doing the same thing if it was no kid involved, you know. Sometimes it's just, but sometimes it just depends on the person, you know. And sometimes a kid make you go that to the extreme because it's like you trying to come from my fatherhood, you trying to come from my goddamn motherhood at a certain point. It's like, nah, I ain't taking that shit, especially out here in the public. It's like, you said I did what? You know, or you exposed that I did what? And then it's just like, hell no, fuck that. And then, you know, so tit for tat, that's how it's gonna be played, you know, so shit.
17 more years. All the love we had, I feel it vanishing. All the hate we get, it's hard to manage it. How we supposed to make up for these damages? We don't need no judges, we don't need to fight. I can't leave my son, cause he need me in his life. Why you got him thinking that you Tina and I'm Ike? I can never hate you, me and you created life. I don't need revenge, I don't ever hate you, me and you created life. I don't need revenge, I don't need control. I just need a chance, wanna watch my baby grow. Looking at my phone, the photos we took. You was my best friend, we get here, I'm shook. I don't wanna fight no more, tired of the court dates. Laura's getting over on us, watching money go to waste. We should all get together on his birthday like the cake. If we talk, it'll get better, go ahead and drop the case. Used to text your phone, now we speaking through the mail.
And then shit like that, like how he's saying, he getting tired of it because he got all this goddamn money and he's saying like this shit just going to waste, and it's like, bro, fuck these lawyers, fuck this, fuck that, fuck the court dates, fuck people opinions on our goddamn situation. Let's just sit down and talk about it. But man, I ain't gonna even lie, certain times you need that. Cause it's probably not gonna work. He, you know, and I know he probably know this, but you know, he just making a song because he in his bag and shit at certain times. Like he said, he sit down and look at his phone. It's just like, man, at a certain point, you need the goddamn lawyers and everything to get involved because it's like, bro, we ain't getting nowhere. He probably think it's just gonna be a simple conversation, and But it's like she gonna want something that he ain't gonna want. He gonna want something that she ain't gonna want. And it's like, nigga, no, you know. So it's like they ain't gonna never. So they got a lot of court to do it and everything like that because they, you know, as adults, they not ready for that conversation to be able to be like, all right, we're gonna do it this way, this way. What you want? All right, I can compromise for you. What do I want? Shit, you gotta compromise for me. You know, it's because they still being petty. It's, you know, DDG still got all these girls around. She probably still got all them niggas around. It's just like you never fucking know what he know. You know, we ain't in a relationship, so you know, we don't know what he got going on, what she got going on. So it's like it's just them they being petty at that point, you know.
You don't even know I got love for you still. Said you want me gone, is that really how you feel? Might as well get along, we got 17 more years. If your goal was to hurt me, girl, you did that. We could've talked at my house, you know where I live at. If you ever needed money, you know I give that. I can't even call your phone to see where my kid at. I'm happy for you, whoever that you with. Long as he can treat you better than I did. We ain't got no communication, that's the main thing. Every time we walk into that court, they say the same thing. These judges judging me and I gotta stay calm. Still got respect for you, you are a good mom. Don't know what to do with myself, this happened so fast. Just call my phone and we can put this in the past. I don't wanna fight no more, tired of the court dates. Laura's getting over on us, watching money go to waste. We should all get together on his birthday, light the cake. If we talk, it'll get better, go ahead and drop the case. Used to text your phone, now we speaking through the mail. You don't even know I got love for you still. Said you want me gone, is that really how you feel? Might as well get along, we got 17 more years. It don't make no sense, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, it don't make no sense.
Hey man, if y'all enjoyed this video, please make sure I hit that like button, comment down below anything that y'all want. I would highly appreciate it. No cap. That shit's sad, bro. It's sad because I know that, like, I know how this shit go. I'm not gonna be, I ain't gonna be one of them motherfucking delusional motherfuckers. Like, bro, get it. He done did shit. She done did shit. It's the only thing that they get a little bit like a little weird to me is that she has the, you know, ability to keep the child. He must have did some real fucked up shit to the point where, cause like I said, I don't know everything that happened or went on or whatever, but he must have did some real fucked up shit to where she got the main custody in. Like, he talking about some, like, I don't even know where my kid at. I don't even know what the fuck going on. He just want to see his child, and it's just like, man, damn, you know. So, man, it get crazy like that, cause that's that bullshit that come behind it. It should be like, while the case is going on, while the court case is going on and everything like that, it should be something to where it's an equal shared amount, you know, like it's motherfucking 24 hours in a motherfucking day. Not saying that it should be a thing where it's 24, like where he get 12, she get 12. No, maybe it should be a week on, week off, but then the baby will just be gone. Like, I feel like it should be something that, since they don't want to sit down and compromise, they have to do what it takes in order to make it happen, you know. So if DDG is willing to be like, all right, a month on, month off type of basis, that's what it is. Because I was about to say 3 days on, 4 days, but you don't want the baby having it. The baby is still, the boy is still fucking 1 year old, you know. So from this case, I don't know when he dropped this shit, you know. I'm late as shit with this, but he probably like 1 or 2 or maybe 3, I don't know. By this time, I don't know how old he is, but like I was saying, it's like, you don't want the baby traveling every 3 to 4 days. It's like, and then how he gonna travel? It's a lot, and they wealthy as shit, so they got their schedules that they gotta run by. So like I said, if the judge, I feel like this is like NBA calls or NFL calls. It's like, nigga, as the, you know, the supporters and the fans of the basketball game or football game, whatever the fuck, we clearly see as fans what the fuck happened. We can go in and be like, all right, it's a foul, it's not a foul, it's out of bounds on him, it's out of bounds. We can clearly see that. But the referees, they be sitting there just going, it's like, nigga, I clearly seen this nigga fucking finger tip the fucking ball out. Why you taking 5 to 10 minutes just to review this shit? Like, hurry this shit up, you know? We clearly see that. But at the ending of the day, they take their time with that shit. And I feel like with these court cases and shit, it's so much shit to review. I would just sit back and say, you did wrong. You did wrong. Now, if somebody said some crazy shit or did some crazy shit, then that I'ma lean towards, you know, you need a supervised visit. Fuck that bullshit, you know. But in order to get this shit over with, you get a month, you get a month. We not doing a week on, week off, because then the baby gonna be traveling every single week. It's just like, it's too much. So I say, you get a month, you get a month, or 3 months, so that the baby so that the baby is traveling even less. He gets to feel what it's like to miss his child for 3 months. She gets to feel what it feels like to miss her child for 3 months. I say leave it at that. 3 months on, 3 months off, and then it is what it is, because at a certain point, you do want this shit to get done and remedied, but it's like, come on, man. Yeah, at a certain point, it's like, you know, I just feel like it ain't fair, you know, to him, that he just, like he was saying, like I said, I'm only knowing his side of it, where he says in the song that, like, he don't even know where, he just want to know where his son at, you know, and it's just like, shit, that shit hurt, you know, and I'm pretty sure the dirt that he did ain't, like, the dirt is pretty equivalent on both sides. Like, she did a massive amount of dirt. He did a massive amount of, or she did a massive amount of damage. He did a massive amount of damage. And it's like, since we both did that, it should be a thing where we both get punished for it. 3 months on, 3 months off. Some shit like that, you know? So, it's unfortunate it got to be like that, but they live 2 different lifestyles, probably live in 2 different places. So, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's that. That's what I think about that. I enjoyed the song. I'm going to get the song at 8.6. Fucked with it. Share all of my videos and don't be stingy. Please make sure I hit that subscribe button plus the bell so that I get notified every single time I drop a video. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.